Hi there, my name is Alana, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 8 underrated Charlotte Tilbury makeup products. Now, Charlotte is a brand that we talk about a ton here on my channel. It's a brand that's talked about a ton on YouTube, but I often see the same products again and again and again being recommended. Now, no shade on that, I love many of those products myself, but I really wanted to shine a light on the products that I think are incredible, and especially if you have a complexion similar to mine, will work really well for you. But I just don't see them getting the hype that they deserve. So that'd be really fun to put together my top 8 underrated Charlotte Tilbury products. But before we get into the meat of the video, I'm so excited to share that we have a sponsor. So this video is sponsored by Ana Luisa. They were kind enough to send me a few pieces of jewelry that I'm wearing in this video today. Now they're currently running their biggest sale of the year. It's buy one, get one 60% off. The window is closing really quick to get your gifts in time for Christmas, but I would definitely check them out if you still have some gifts to buy. I think that they make beautiful gifts for yourself, first of all. Always support buying gifts for yourself, but gifts for your mom, gifts for your sister, your friend, or just putting this out there, really great gifts for other people to buy you. Now, they've got tons of beautiful gold-plated pieces. They also have some silver. They've got some different options. They do have some colored gems, but the pieces that I'm wearing today, I'm obsessed with. So let's start off with these Sonia earrings. I think they're so beautiful. They've got a whole bunch of tiny little diamond-like cubic zirconia just kind of popped all in there. Really brings it together, adds a lot of glam, but in a very stylish and small, subtle way. And the necklace, I think, is the perfect match. This is the Jordan. It's under $100, which is fantastic. So many of the Ana Luisa pieces are really well priced. And it has that same sort of a whole bunch of little tiny diamond-like cubic zirconia little pieces all on there. It creates a really pretty sort of pave styled piece that really looks expensive. Like when I took this out of the package, I was like, that looks expensive. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video and for sending me these beautiful pieces. I'm thrilled with them, and I know that you guys would be too. So really quickly, before we get into the meat of the video, we have 8 underrated Charlotte Tilbury products to share with you. We're gonna put them all together into this lighter coverage, glowy, dewy, everyday friendly face that I'm wearing right now. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So this product is definitely not underrated. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream, and I'm just using it to prep my skin before we get into the look. In fact, while this product is beautiful, you could probably put it in the overhyped category. Let me know if you guys would like to see a sister video to the underrated products with a video about her overhyped. Okay, so the first underrated product I have to share with you is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. Now recently, as in the last year, Charlotte did extend the shade range, introducing some deeper shades as well as some in-between shades. So I am going to be using this as, I'm gonna call it sort of like a glow primer, which is something I really like to do with this product. I basically lay it out everywhere that we put highlighter, but I do it first. And today I'm just gonna use my fingers to rub it in. So this product, I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and I have a video that I'm working on that I think is going to really help you if you are new to the Hollywood Flawless Filter. But I've seen some viral TikToks where girls are saying that they just learned that it's not a foundation. So this is not a foundation. If you didn't know that, this is a glow boosting product. So you can use it to mix it in, you can use it as a primer. I love wearing it to mix. I'm gonna leave a video linked down below when I was doing my makeup the other day when I mixed it in with my foundation. But today I'm using it as something between a highlighter base and a primer. So I'm just popping on a little bit of concealer because the foundation that I'm gonna be using is lower coverage, and I just want a little bit more coverage in a few key places. So our next underrated product is a foundation, and this is her Light Wonder foundation. I'm gonna be using it in the shade 2, but the first thing you wanna do is give it a good shake. Now you just drop some on the back of your hand and then tap it around your face. So this is a light coverage glowing foundation, and to be honest, it hasn't gotten the hype it deserves. So this used to be my everyday foundation, and after using it for a while, you know how it is with makeup. Sometimes you just want to try something new. And so I ended up just sort of switching through my products, trying something new. But I do use this a lot when it's, you know, sort of an everyday product. I don't film with it a ton because this is one of those products that looks beautiful in real life, but I just find it doesn't translate as well on camera. And I find that's the case with a lot of lighter coverage products. Just when you have really bright lights behind you, I don't think it does them justice. But this product, I definitely don't really see it spoken about. I don't see it getting a ton of hype. I am really curious to see how her new foundation is going to compare. So you bet that when that's available to order, I'll be ordering it. I'm really excited to try it. But this foundation, just, you know, light coverage, super dewy, lightweight on the skin, and just a nice little bit of coverage. What I really like about this foundation is, I know it's called Light Wonder, but I think it just gives you a really, really healthy glow. So we are gonna go back in with our Flawless filter just for a moment to just build up some of that glow on our cheeks. Just going back in with my foundation brush and just buffing it in a little bit more targeted. So my next underrated product is her Filmstar Bronze Glow. Now this is available in 2 shades. I wear it in the shade Light Medium. And what I love about this product, we're gonna start with the bronzer, is the bronzer is this perfect between shade where you can use it as sort of a bronze tour. I use it as a contour product, but then it still provides a little bit of extra warmth to your skin. And for me, once I really discovered this product and understood it, that's when I actually stopped doing full out, you know, 2015 style contour and really just switched to something softer, a little more luminous. What I really love about this powder is I would almost describe it as matte, but not flat. I think saying it has a radiance to it is correct, but I think the word radiance makes it sound like it has a little bit more of a glow. Really, it just has this beautiful, in my mind, totally unique quality to it that just, it gives you that sculpting, it gives you that warmth. It's not flat, it's not matte, it just has a little something. And for me, I really feel like it helps my whole face come together. One blush I never see people talking about is First Love. Now I get it, it does not look like a ton in the pan, okay? I get it. But on the cheek, I love this blush as a supporting character. So sometimes we want a really blush forward look, you know, sometimes we want a look that is going to really bring our cheeks forward, it's gonna really provide that flush. But if you're looking for a blush and you have a skin tone similar to mine, and you're looking for a bit of a sculpting quality, but you still want a pink flush, this is the perfect blush for you. The other way I love to wear this blush is if I'm doing a bolder eye look or a bolder lip, and I don't want my cheeks to be too much, I know that when I use this blush, it's gonna tap a little bit from the center in the middle. I know that when I use this blush, I'm going to get a really sculpted and pulled together look. This blush is neither cool tone nor warm tone, it is truly neutral, and it's like a blank canvas for the rest of your face to shine. Back to Bronze and Glow to use this beautiful highlighter. Now I do love the bronzer most of all with this palette, but the highlighter is not to be missed. It's just this beautiful champagne-y, lit from within. It's soft, it's gentle, it's never too much, and I think it's just so, so pretty. So my next underrated product, it's actually 3, but it's a system. It is her brow system. Now these products were released this year, and at first when she released them, I wasn't too pumped. I mean, obviously I was gonna try them, but I was like, Charlotte, like brows aren't your thing. You know, you're so good at complexion, stay in your lane. But once I tried these, I just fell in love. I love how firm and stiff the product is. It's not too waxy. And I find I can just really build up a beautiful amount of coverage where it just looks like me, but better. Now I'll also just say the tones on these are perfect. So I use this range in the shade Taupe. Normally I find that Taupe shades pull too ashy and too gray on me. And I find that's not a really flattering look. Like I find it doesn't leave my face with any warmth. And I mean, I'm not looking for a ton of warmth, but I also don't want to look corpsey, you know, and that is something that I can fall into from time to time. But her Taupe is just truly a perfect neutral. Oftentimes I will prefer to compensate with my brows reaching for a warm tone when I find that their cool tones are too gray on me, but this is just perfect. It is right down the middle. I think it just matches my hair perfectly. I think it is buildable, and I just love this collection. It's honestly all I've used basically since they came into my life. The other thing that's really cool about the brow pencils is that they're actually refillable. So when you use up all the product in this, you can just, can I do it today? Okay. I don't trust myself to do this without breaking it, but there's a way to do it where you just pop it out. I've never had to do it because I haven't used these up yet, but you just pop it right on out, and then you can just, you know, for a lot less money, just put in a new cartridge of product, which I think is great. And then finally, her Legendary Brows Tinted Brow Gel. I just find it so easy to work with. Just a nice, long, skinny wand, a nice little bit of coverage there, and again, just the perfect tone. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit of Pillow Talk lip liner on. That is definitely not an underrated product. Probably the Charlotte Tilbury product that has held my heart for the longest is Bitch Perfect. This was almost my wedding day lipstick. I love it that much. I love this lipstick, and I think it is so underrated. I love that it's light and peachy and glossy and dewy, and I just see so many other lipsticks get a ton of hype, and I think Bitch Perfect deserves some love. I would also love to see a Bitch Perfect eyeshadow quad. I would love to see Bitch Perfect get the attention that Pillow Talk gets. Now, one product I never see people talking about is her Eyes to Mesmerize, and specifically in the shade Jean, which is now known as Champagne. So I love to use this if I'm looking for a more luminous eyeshadow base. I love to use this on my eyes. So I'm just going to pop that in with my finger, and then we're gonna actually blend it in with a brush. You can totally wear that on its own. Sometimes I'll even just pop some bronzer in the eyelid and call it a day. But another eye product that I think deserves so much more hype is Exaggereyes. So I'm going to use some parts of this palette. I feel like with the shimmery gold I've already placed all over my lid, we don't need the powder there. So I'm gonna be starting with this shade here in our transition and crease. If you are familiar with my channel, you will know that I talk about Exaggereyes a lot. It is my favorite Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow quad, especially of the ones that are still available. I think it's just such a beautiful, neutral, kind of my eyes but better look. I think if you have a complexion similar to mine, you are going to find a lot of success with it. And to me, it really gives me what I want Pillow Talk to give me. I'm not really a big fan of the Pillow Talk eyeshadow quad. I'll leave a couple of videos linked down below where I go into more depth on why, but I just find that Exaggereyes gives me everything that I wanted to get from Pillow Talk. And then I'm actually gonna use a small pencil brush just to bring a little bit of that sort of gold powder just to the inner eyes and just under here to just open my eyes up a touch more. Using a flat shader brush, I'm just going to go with this matte shade here to just build up a little bit of definition on the outer part of my eye. I'm going to finish this look off with just a little bit of powder, some mascara and eyeliner, and then I will show you the final look. So here is the final and completed look. I love how it turned out. Again, this is nearly a full face using just the most underrated products from Charlotte Tilbury. If you're new to my channel, I definitely talk about Charlotte a lot. I'm gonna leave a playlist linked down below, which is basically a 20-some odd video brain dump of everything I know and love about the brand. So I hope you found this video helpful. I hope that if you are looking for lighter coverage, glowy, everyday friendly looks, that you'll check out these products. Thank you so much for watching, and once again, thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. I love my pieces. I love how they go together with this look, and I definitely love how beautiful they're gonna look on New Year's, even if I'm partying alone at home with my husband. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.